Hey, Chef Larry.
Hey, how's it going today?
You seem much happier now.
Hey, I got that coffee in me. You know how that goes down, and everybody around us knows how it goes down.
It's going to be a good day.
Yeah,
Tell me what you're working on, Chef.
a whole lot of things. We're trying to prepare meals for the rest of the week for our mom and dad. We normally try to get up here every now and then, and I'll cook for them for the whole week in one day. Meal prep, if you will. And what I wanted to do is show you guys a little quick tips on like cutting different vegetables and stuff like that, not wasting it. And we'll go from there.
Okay, so give me your first tip, Chef.
First tip. All right, we have carrots here. We're not going to cut the carrot off here and disregard it. We're going to cut the carrot off as far as to the tip as you can. And if you notice, we're only going to waste this and that. We're not really going to waste it because what I do, I make vegetable stock. So I'm going to use the rest of this to make vegetable stock. Peel. We're not going to peel it all over the place. They have peels like just everywhere. We just going to peel it right into a bowl so we can keep that vegetable stock.
So you create a vessel that you'll use for all your vegetable waste.
Right.
And then you'll use that waste to create a vegetable stock.
Exactly.
And a vegetable stock, by making your own vegetable stock, you can control how much salt, sodium, and how much sugar and
preservatives, the whole 9 yards. You can make the stock, you can put it in the freezer, you'll have it all the time.
Awesome, Chef.
All right, let's go with asparagus. Everybody loves asparagus. How do you use asparagus? Okay. Little tip. Asparagus, especially down this end, is fibrous and it's hard to chew. It gets stuck into your teeth and stuff like that. So we're going to do a couple things. How you know where to use it, when you go to snap it, we know this part you can't really eat because it's fibrous, and where it snap off at, that's the good part to use. So it's still a little fibrous down there. So what we're going to do, a little potato peeler. This is real restaurant stuff here. And the peeler just peels the skin off the end, the fibrous stuff, and we have a good asparagus. You can roast that, you can saute it, and these are what you call pencil asparagus. They take very little time to make.
Asparagus is my dad's favorite vegetable right now. That
Right.
and Brussels sprouts.
So let's go with a pepper. And watch how much I waste when I'm cutting this pepper. We're going to cut the top off. We're going to cut the bottom off. That's one piece. And look, this little sticker on here, a nice little new tidbit to you. This is kind of edible because some people forget to take it off. I'm not telling you to eat it, but you can take it off. But they figured that out, that people were cutting it and putting it in their food. So they made it kind of edible so you won't get like poisoned by it. So far we have that. Then we make a small split down here. Remember when we were talking about tools earlier in last week? Knives, you got to have the right knife. Now you see I'm barely like pushing the knife to cut it. So this far, this is all I wasted with this. Now the unfortunate thing about peppers are, we can't put this into a stock because it's going to make the stock taste bitter. Peppers, that's all peppers. Chilies and peppers. We cannot use that in the stock because it'll make your stock taste bitter.
So what are you doing with the...
Do disregard that.
Okay. So we're also using my mother's knives.
Right.
And we purposely don't make her knives as sharp as we would in a restaurant because we don't want her to hurt herself when we're not here. So you might see Chef struggling a little bit But that's on purpose for her house knives.
And I don't know about struggling, but I understand what she's saying. Mushrooms, when we get the mushrooms, you want to wash them because mushrooms are cooked. I mean, they're grown in soil. So the soil is going to be captured up in the mushrooms. We want to wash them off very quickly. We do not want the mushrooms to sit in water. That's like a no-no.
Why, Chef?
Why do we want them to wash them off?
Why don't we want them to sit in the water?
Oh, because mushrooms are like a sponge and they're going to absorb all of the water. They're going to be too watery, so when you go to cook them, they're not going to have the flavor that you're looking for.
Awesome.
All right,
We'll come back, Chef.
what was that?
We'll come back and do some more vegetables later.
Okay.